The people cannot be safe without information. When the press is free and every man is able to read, all is safe. Thomas Jefferson. How's it going, guys? I'm back. I am not an attorney and this is not legal advice. If you want legal advice, please contact an attorney. I'm making this video because somebody came to me with information. They told me how they were tried in a misdemeanor case in the state of California without a jury. And at first I didn't believe them until I did some research. So this video is to show you guys how I would make a motion for a trial by jury in the state of California. But in reality, if I were in any state, it'd be the same thing. And I'm going to show you how I would do that. Okay. Now first off, I would go straight to Google. Okay. Then I would type in my state, which is California. Then Constitution. Then enter. Okay. Now the one I always pick is the one that says .ca.gov/constitution. It has to be a government site because some sites are not government maintained, and so therefore the information may be old or just not true. I know it's a catch-22. The government's gonna screw you and at the same time help you, but it's the way it is. I go to table of contents, okay, and then I always go to the one that says Declaration of Rights. So whether it's Alabama, Louisiana, Nevada, North Carolina, doesn't matter what state I'm in, it's going to say either Declaration of Rights or Bill of Rights. Okay, Declaration of Rights. I click on Article 1. Then it tells me the rights that the state acknowledges that I have. Okay, of course I go down and I know it's number 16, which says trial by jury is blah blah blah, but you can't see that, so I made it big here. Okay. Trial by jury is an inviolate right and shall be secured to all, but in a civil cause 3/4 of the jury may render a verdict. A jury may be waived in a criminal cause by the consent of both parties expressed in open court by the defendant and the defendant's counsel. That is the key, folks. In the state of California, it says a jury may be waived in a criminal cause by the consent of both parties. Well, what happened was that he demanded a trial by jury one time, and when he got the transcript, the stenographic reporter either forgot to put it in or didn't hear it or just maliciously didn't put it down. So of course, now what proof did he have that he even demanded one? Now he had no proof, which is why I make a motion for trial by jury, which is I'm going to show you how I would make it. That way when I get a time and date stamped copy from the court clerk, I have proof that I demanded it and I can bring it up on appeal. Okay. Now it goes on, but it's just talks about civil and some other stuff, criminal felonies. This only applies to misdemeanors. So here it is. On the first line is name, city, my address, and then the address, city, then state, then zip code. Okay, of course it says Tactical Guy 1, 1234, I love Glendale Street, Glendale, California 91206. Restricted jurisdiction by special visitation, special appearance to challenge jurisdiction of the court, because I can prove the court has no jurisdiction. Okay. Of course, the plaintiff here, I always put Glendale Police Department. When you start learning and understanding the law, you realize why you put this and not people of the state of California, because it never became that. Then of course versus little old me, Tactical Guy 1, defendant in error. So now I'm going to title it Demand for Trial by Jury. and I'll just say it's tomorrow's date, 4/18/2011, 9 a.m., room 2. Okay. Now, greetings to the court. I start off by saying hello. Number 1. Okay. It's not that hard. Let me show you how easy it is, and these attorneys get paid a lot to do nothing, because this is they won't even do this probably. Who knows? Some of them are good, but Tactical Guy 1 here, in defendant in error, is hereby demanding a trial by jury in this case pursuant to Article 1, Section 16 of the California Constitution, which states in part, and I basically did a copy right here all the way down to where it says may be waived, both parties express in open court by the defendant and the defendant's counsel, and I stopped there because then it goes on to talk about a civil matter, which I don't care about that. Okay, so I hit copy, boom. Okay, then over here I just pasted it, so it's only part of it, so that's why it's, I put Article 1, Section 16 of the California Constitution, which states in part, trial by jury is an inviolate right and shall be secured to all, blah 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 blah. Okay, then I put period. Of course, I already had it, so I pasted it there. Then I go to number 2. I'm gonna make it big so you guys can see it. Okay, number 2. Also, so imagine if you were in any other state, you could go ahead and follow my method, I guess. But if I were in the state of Florida, Nevada, any other state, I would put here whatever the Bill of Rights says, and then I would add number 2. Also, the 6th Amendment of the Bill of Rights of the United States Constitution clearly states, in all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation, to be confronted with the, it goes on, and I should have put which states in part, and just put the part where it says trial by jury. Okay, but I didn't, so anyway. Okay, then of course I put right here, I'll make it big so you guys can see this too. Wherefore, Tactical Guy 1 moves the court to provide a trial by jury as mandated by the United States Constitution and the California Constitution, or in the alternative, dismiss the case in the interest of justice. Then of course I put my name, defendant in error, sign and date. That's it. It's a one-pager, folks. That's how easy this is. You see, so when I say something, if I say I have a right to trial by jury, Your Honor, and he says, where does it say that? If I don't know, I'm going to be in trouble. That's why instead of having to memorize everything, I just look for it ahead of time, and if I get a ticket tomorrow, I'll bet you that same week I'll be filing a motion for trial by jury if it's a misdemeanor, because that way I have time to read it more and memorize it a little more. But in reality, I won't have to, because I'll have proof by getting time and date stamp copies that I demanded a trial by jury. So that's how easy it is, folks. Now, of course, you can also imagine with all the other rights it says that I can make more motions out of this right here. See, so all I would have to do is say, hey, Tactical Guy 1, herein defendant in error, is hereby demanding whatever, or is hereby moving the court to dismiss because of whatever. And if it's there in the Bill of Rights, and I can just throw it and back it up, so that way it's not me saying it, Your Honor, it's the court, or it's the state acknowledging that I have a right to a trial by jury. So therefore you're not quoting me, Your Honor. You're going to be quoting the Supreme Court, or you're going to be quoting the state when you quote what I say. So you can't say it's me. You see, I use the laws right back at them, and that's why they don't like it. So I hope that this video helped you guys out. If you guys have any more questions, just leave them there. If I have time, I'll make more videos and respond, but I really am swamped as it is right now with my own personal things that I have to do. But please tell your friends and family, tell everybody you can, because I haven't met anybody out there that's making these videos, and it really upsets me when I see other people saying I got the secret to beat a a speeding ticket, for example, and you know, it's just, I don't know. I think if people really wanted to help, they would be making these videos right here, but I guess to each his own. So Godspeed everybody, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.